cockatoos back. The cockatoos all disappeared at winter time. They must be following their food source. So they all left. A couple started to come back, haven't you guys? Yes, haven't seen Scruffs yet. Hopefully he'll come back. How are you two doing? You hungry, hey? Jacaranda in the background, they're starting to bloom. So spring does this every year. Gets beautiful purple flowers. Only got a few so far, but each day it gets a few more blossoms. Is that yummy, you two, hey? Have you got a baby in your nest? Not sure, hey? Now over on the other feeder is a corella. There's a cockatoo waiting down there. He wants something to eat. But the cockatoos wait for the corellas to finish feeding. It's really strange. Even though the corellas are so much smaller, the cockatoos just wait their turn. Noisy dogs. Alright, I'll see you soon. G'day guys, welcome back. Number 4 today in the series of my big split flip cup pours. It's a bit of a mouthful. Split flip cup. Alrighty. I've got all my colours. I'm ready to go. I've got my coffee. I thought about sitting down and having a break because I've just done my teal, my pink one, and I thought I'll just sit down and have a break with my coffee and my croissant. And I thought, no, I'm just going to get straight back into it. So I'm going to have my coffee and my croissant, my breakfast, while I pour. And I wanted to show you. I actually don't know if I've shown you these two before, but if I haven't, I'm going to show you anyway. And if I have, so sorry, you get to see them again. These were that sort of opulent, rich-looking pours that I wanted to do with the navy and the really dark teal, silver and gold and black. So that was one of them. And then that one is a little bit less busy. You can see more of the turquoise coming through. So really love these two, but I love this one the best. That's my favorite. So that's them. I know you guys like to see the finished product. I'm going to start layering. As I said, I'm doing, this one's teal or turquoise. So this is it here. This is the turquoise from the Mont Marte. Now I don't have very much in the way of teals from Mont Marte. So that is the one that I'm using to make pretty much all my colours, and I'm using the 60% glue and the 40% water. I actually don't know how I'm supposed to have a bite of this and then talk to you at the same time. That probably wasn't a very good idea, was it? Talk to you with my mouth full. That's not very polite, is it? So that's the turquoise. This is the turquoise with white. That one is the turquoise with a little bit of blue. I've got black and white. And then this dark one is the turquoise with a little bit of green and a little bit of blue. So that's darkened it. I might even have a touch of black in it too. So those are my colours. Basically all using the turquoise. Now, I know when I do my video, I only show you a cup. A layered cup like this. Now, there's a reason for that. I personally like to watch the pour unfold. I don't really like to see the whole pour up front. Now, there's a few people that I watch on YouTube, my favourite being Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. Hi Karen, Merry Christmas, hope you're feeling better. So it's funny, but whenever I get a little notification that Karen's put a video up, I don't look at the video. I just see the little note and it says, you know, Waterfall Acrylics video up. And then I go and sit down in the lounge, put the big screen TV on. I cover my eyes so that I can't see her photo of the finished product. And I keep my eyes covered until she starts talking. And then I can uncover and watch, because I want to see the beautiful pour unfolding in front of my eyes. I don't like to see it first up. And I think, oh, you know, do I want to watch it? Do I? Not necessarily with her, but with everybody. I like to see it unfold. So that's what I am doing. Now I'm going to put in 2 drops of treadmill silicone. So I don't know if you guys like to do that too, or is it just me that likes to watch the whole thing unfold before my eyes? It's a bit of a surprise, isn't it, at the end? And you think, oh, that's turned out really pretty. Yeah, it's as they say, it's the journey and not the destination. And I totally agree. I really, really love watching people mix, you know, their colours and their layering, and watch them do the flip cup. And Christine, where are you? Haven't seen a pour from Christine for a while. Fluid Art by Christine. Come on, girl, get your act together. Put some more videos up. Been really enjoying watching those that she did for that bar that her husband works at. So yeah, I don't know where she's been. Busy with her daughter, no doubt. So yeah, as I said, there's a few people that I like to watch. I enjoy watching Sarah Mac. I would like to see Sarah Mac do some flip cup pours. There's a challenge for you, Sarah. Flip cup pours with silicone oil. All right, enough talking. Let's get pouring. White. Teal. Now I should put a little bit extra in each, shouldn't I? Then I can do my 3 layers. Oh, you still feel thick. Black always seems to thicken up a little bit. A little splash of water. So in the other chamber, I'm going to do the same colours, but I'm going to layer them differently. I'm going to start with this dark teal. And then continue. So light, dark. And then 2 different blues. These aren't that different. Hopefully they'll be all right. Maybe I should put the white in between these 2. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's that one. I'm going to turn that around. And we'll start with the teal on this side. Continue the layers the same. Now I've been thinking about how I should actually do this drag this time. I might do the white next actually, just for a little bit of something different on that side. And then we'll go with this dark. I'm going to do the 2 layers on this one because I've changed it up a little bit. And I'll go back and do the other chamber. So these are just a little bit of fun. No, I've been pouring for so long. It's nice to have something a little bit different to do, a little bit of fun. And I have done similar pours, you know, when I've done one colour plus black and white, and I did them in the global paints. So I was wondering how the Mont Marte would go. Okay, so that's equal layers. This one's only got 1 layer of white by the looks of it, so let's go again with the white. Hang on, I'm going to have another bite. That way I can layer and not talk for a minute. I've got paint on my croissant. Right, that's that one done. Let's go with the teal. And then the white. A little bit more white in there. oh, I might as well do that. Wasn't planning on putting the two light ones together, but might as well, I guess. Finish off with some white, and last bit of white in this side. Oh, and you can't forget Gina DeLuca, hey? Queen of Paws. Love watching Gina. Hey, Gina! Hope I haven't forgotten anybody. They're all wonderful. Just can't mention everybody, but yeah, there, as I said, there's a few that I watch routinely, and then others I just sort of look at the picture and think, oh, that looks interesting. But some of them look interesting to begin with, but they don't end up being a very pretty paw, hey? Do you know what I mean? Have you guys seen those? Some of them. They don't start off looking very interesting, but yeah, they kind of lose their prettiness, I think, with sometimes they get overstretched a little bit, some of the paws that are going around. I want to start using some of my milk paint. I've got a lot of milk paint left. So after this series, I'm going to do a little bit of milk paint paws. I'm thinking a ring paw with milk paint in it to kind of get the cloud effect. I know I've done them before, but this is going to be slightly different, what I have in my mind. You know how I do the multiple ring paws? Hopefully you guys have seen me do those. Let's finish that off. So yeah, that's what I've kind of got in my mind. I did see someone do it, something similar recently, and I will have to, when I do it, I'll have to give her credit because I can't remember her name at the moment. But I will look her up. All right, let's flip this over. Now, I wonder if I can just do one big flip, or it's going to be too much. Because I didn't like the one that I did before. Because I had the cup here, and I followed it, and then over here I had the cup in front. And yeah, that didn't work out very well at all. I wasn't that happy with that one. All right, are we ready? Another slug of coffee. I'm so tempted just to flip it that way. I guess I could. I'm just not sure. It's gonna, oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna do, because the first one I did like that, and the second one I kind of did like that, and this time I'll just do the other way, and we'll see what happens with each one. Look, I've got paint on my croissant. I'm gonna have to eat paint. Nothing new, I guess. All right, let's do this. I've got my corners. I guess with that I've got a lot of black in there, but again, you know, I'll be tilting, so you never know what you're going to get. And I think I might try and cover a little bit more this time before I start torching. Just wet there. All right, let's go for this corner first. So again, you want to keep as much paint on the surface as you can to begin with. You may just let a little bit of that black go. It's doing some weird things, the black. I haven't seen it do that before. May have to tilt a little bit of that off, but we'll see. I'm just going to cover a little bit more before I torch. Leave that there. So, oh, got a white stripe down the center. That's pretty. I think that black's a bit much though, isn't it? All right, let me torch. Let's see what happens. I have got less black than all the other colours, but it does take over. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I can get some pretty cells underneath all that black, and then it might be worth keeping. Otherwise, I can always tilt some of it off. I think I've got a lot of opaque in this pour because I've got white and black, which are opaque, and then I've got that light to turquoise, which is an opaque because I mixed it with white. Not getting much through here. Try again. So I'm probably not going to get amazing cells, maybe, just because there's so many opaque colours in here. I'm really not getting much through this teal. Teal must be a little bit thick. It's not doing much. I'll have to tilt some of that off. There's a little bit of white going through there, but I will tilt some of that off, I think. All right, let's get these two corners done. Now remember what we're doing. We're walking left and right. The momentum of the paint moving. I'm going to torch again in this corner before I turn and go the other way. Not much happening through there. Not much at all happening through there. All right, let's turn it around. And I hope I haven't tipped too much off here now, because I've got to go all the way down the other side and try not to stretch those top ones out. I think that's going to be about as much as I'm going to want to tilt, really. I'll try again for some cells in this corner. Little white ones coming up. But it's quite a plain corner. Let's see if I can stretch this out here and take a little bit off that corner. Okay, that'll be it. That will be it, I think. Walk it back to the middle. Well, that's very different, isn't it? I actually quite like it. After I flipped the cup, I thought, oh, this is not going to work because, you know, so much black. But it seems to be sort of spread out a little bit. There's a bubble there. Pop, go on, pop. Now I am going to torch a little bit in this black here, just to see if I can get some little guys to come through. Not a lot. Just see those little few ones just there, just to break up that black. And a little bit through there as well, because I've got that dark haze over the top. And I just want to kind of break it a little bit. Just a touch. Like so. See the little ones coming through there? They're just lightening that dark haze there. Now to stretch them, I'm really not going to do much with them. I'm just going to do this, just to stretch those, just a touch. Just open up those little babies. See how they're opening up a little bit? They don't have to be massive, that's okay. Just gives a little bit of interest there. We've got some big cells, some little cells. And I'm happy with that. Actually really like that. As I said, I wasn't sure to begin with, but I think it's really pretty. Let me just cover my corners. Oops, that's kind of a light corner there, isn't it? Now we'll just put some teal on you, like so. Get you covered. Can't see that side, I'll have to go around and see what's going on the other side. Little tiny bit there, that's easy to match. And you need a little bit of turquoise, don't you? Just a little bit of turquoise there. Actually, the more I look at this, you know, the more I like it. I really like it. Get some lighter colour there for that corner. It doesn't matter if it doesn't match exactly, but you know, you wouldn't want to put a black blob on there. Try to match it as much as possible. It's a bit hard when you're working with the paint down here because it's mixed already. You know, it's a bit blended, but try and get a colour that's relatively similar. Okay. Look at my poor cup. Anyway, at least it's finished. All right, last mouthful. I'm going to take it down for a close-up. I just see a little bit of area there. I want to add a few cells to. Just in there. Okay, now I'm done. Gloves off, lights off. What do you think? I really like it. I was a bit worried really because I didn't have much in the way of turquoise. And I thought, oh, this is going to be a bit boring. I've only got one turquoise colour. How's that? Pretty cells. Because I've got so many opaques in there, we may not necessarily have a lot of rings around the cells because two opaque colours next to each other aren't really going to give us cells. Probably just get more like bullets. I just like little round blobs of paint without lines around them, rings around them. So that may happen. But hopefully there's enough contrast. I really like this white stripe going through here. Really like that. I'm glad the white showed up. So we've got a bit of a white haze over the top there. That's why I wanted to just torch the white to get a little bit more cell through. So you can see the black there. See how the black against the white, because they're both opaques, the black's just sort of made little bullets. But that's okay. You know, it's, as I said, I didn't have many colours, so I've done the best with the colours that I have had. And I tried to layer them differently. So there we go. We've got some turquoise rings around black. So that coastal turquoise must be a semi-transparent, because then I've got some white around the turquoise. And these little baby cells that have popped up after my second lot of torching, just giving that dark sort of black haze over the top a little bit of interest. And I really love this white section here, those white cells in the middle there, really like those. So yeah, they're not beautiful cells like some of the other pours, but considering there's so many opaque colors, I think it turned out really pretty. So it seems to have like that lighter section at the top there with the white strip through it, and then it's going darker down the bottom there. So yeah, really happy with it. It's unusual. It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it, to what I usually do. And what do you think of the way that I've flipped that cup? It's more of a gentle sort of blurred background, isn't it? It hasn't got too many stripies. Really just that one white stripe through the top there. Interesting. I might have to do that again. And I think that's only, that stripe's only there because that's where I took the paint back up the top, didn't I? And created that little bit of a stripe there. So that's, I think that's what caused that. Alrighty, let me know if you like this one. And I'll see you real soon. Might do browns next. And then we'll go with the blues, hey? Alright, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.